$50 million. We're about to go over one of the biggest and most historic NFT launches in the history of the crypto industry. It also happens to be one of my personal biggest victories and biggest milestones in my entire life, as well as my professional career here in crypto. We're going to go through the whirlwind insane drop that has been Impostors as the foundation of a next generation play and earn NFT-based gaming ecosystem here in crypto land. As we did last time, we're going to be giving away $1,000 in ETH to someone who comments their favorite part of the video below, and you're definitely going to want to watch this one front to back because we're not only going to be summarizing what went so insanely good about Impostors, but what is about to happen as there are major events for the project coming up today that are time sensitive. If you guys are as excited as I am, smash that like button. The love this community has shown for Impostors and the support for the project, helping realize the vision for Super Farm DAO's gaming ecosystem of the future. This has been beyond one of my proudest moments here in crypto. So huge thank you to you all from the bottom of my heart. I'm filled with gratitude to be doing what I love with all of you. For those of you who didn't see the intro video on Impostors, I encourage you to check out a video I put out a couple of videos ago. It says finally in the thumbnail, and I go through everything about this project. I highly encourage you to check it out as it lays out everything about the Impostors project, more than I'm going to do right now. But for a quick refresher, here are some details about Impostors. Impostors is a social deduction game similar to smash hit Among Us, but it's been completely reimagined for the NFT play and earn economy. There's some awesome alpha gameplay here that you can check out if you navigate to the Play Impostors Twitter. We show the full gameplay in the last video. We're not going to do that today, but I encourage you to check that video out if you want more details. There's also extensive documentation showing how this core gameplay mode is just the hook for a much larger metaverse economy with all kinds of gameplay experiences, on-chain events, as well as on-chain functionality. This is a fusion between the NFT world of today and the play and earn metaverse of tomorrow. I highly encourage you all to check out docs.impostors.gg if you want to go through the entire economy. Again, I do this in the previous video I've been mentioning, so if you want to catch up to speed, definitely do that. But understand, this is not just one simple game mode. There's an entire metaverse economy that will blossom around this immersive gameplay experience. Now let's recap this insane drop that was years in the making. At the beginning of the project, there was all kinds of opinions about whether or not Impostors was getting it right. But what we saw during the NFT drop was nothing short of mind-bending support for the Impostors project. During the mint, there were over 2 million page visits. The drop itself sold out in under 5 minutes, but actually all of the transactions were submitted to sell out the drop within 30 seconds. What makes it even more crazy is that Impostors filled up an entire block of Ethereum, block 144.82857. You can see it here linked in the Impostors Twitter post. Just absolute insanity that Impostors has an entire block of Ethereum and is forever enshrined in the Ethereum history books for its accomplishments on that day. The absolute madness that was the public mint and how successful that was carried right over to the secondary market, where Impostors started chewing it up on OpenSea and has now traded almost 8,000 Ethereum. It's also been trading at about 2 Ethereum as a floor price, which is over 2x the public mint and almost 3x the whitelist mint. So this community is extremely healthy and happy. Now, with the combination of primary and secondary sales, Impostors has generated over 16,000 Ethereum worth of transactions, which is over $50 million in sales. This makes it one of the most sought after and highest volume NFT drops and secondary sales periods for any project in the industry. Of course, there are some amazing projects that have outdone Impostors like Meebits, Mutant Ape Yacht Club, CloneX, and things like that. However, this puts Impostors in incredibly good company as far as metrics and public interest in the project. Truly, this is one of my most humbling moments as an entrepreneur, and I thank each and every one of you who was a part of growing this project. One of the things I was most proud of from the Impostors project is how optimized the contract was for gas costs. Even during what was an incredible gas war for the public mint, people reported that their mint cost was about $30, even with a crazy spike in gas fees for minting during the gas war. This shows just how insanely optimized realize the ERC721 contract that imposters use for this drop actually was in the end. The proof is in the pudding, and I was getting DMs from big brains and developers across the entire NFT space who were raving about the quality of this smart contract. Huge shout out to the incredible Web3 team behind Impostors, all of the dozens of dry runs and preparation that went into making this such a smooth, special, and highly efficient drop. Now let's move on to the events of today and this upcoming week, because Impostors is not just about one mint or one moment in time. Impostors in this NFT is meant to be the seed, the foundation of a powerful play and earn ecosystem of tomorrow. And that means that it comes with a robust industry first Genesis season. There's an entire season of on-chain and in-game events that began with the mint. And today, we're about to tick off one of the most important parts of the Impostors project, which is the art reveal. It's not listed here on the Genesis season, but today, the art is going to be revealed for everyone holding the currently unrevealed NFTs, the ones that people are trading right now on OpenSea. Nobody knows exactly which imposter you have yet. However, next week is week 2, which means that we begin the historic Genesis season for Impostors, and that means the beginning of staking for blood rewards. We're going to go through staking for blood rewards and everything you can expect from next week's staking event. Again, it's not enough for us to just have staking. We needed to raise the bar and do staking in a way that we believe sets a new standard for the industry, just like we're doing here with the gameplay, with the Genesis season, the metaverse vision, the real path to consumer adoption. Why would we not take the same approach to elevating the game when it comes to staking? Now, before we get to staking, I want to talk about what happens today, because today at 5 p.m. Pacific time, hopefully being the incredible start to your weekend, we have the Impostors art reveal. So at this point, all of the imposters are currently unrevealed, and you don't know what kind of imposter you have inside of your NFT. There are all kinds of vibes in this collection. Truly, I am so incredibly proud of the visual aesthetic that Impostors has achieved. It's not enough just to push the boundaries on gameplay. It's not enough just to push the boundaries on contract optimization. The art itself, the character design, everything about the project must be industry leading if we hope to create an entirely new standard for NFTs. Again, I'm showing here some generative art here. I don't even know what art is going to be within each NFT. There's going to be a new shuffling of the generation that happens before it gets assigned to numbers. I have zero idea. Even the team doesn't know which IDs go with which pieces of art. But personally, I'm so excited about the creativity and love for the character design and art that has been put into this collection. I am going to be having an absolute blast going through all of the art later today. I'm going to be having an open Twitter Spaces to go through and vibe out and enjoy this artwork reveal. So make sure you're there today at 5 p.m. Pacific time, because that's when the art is finally going to be visible to the entire world. Now, 2 ETH might be too expensive for many people to join the project. I understand that. I also want to be very clear that we're about to begin an historic Genesis season, and that begins with blood staking that is designed to reward the most committed and long-term participants in this project. It's also a not so little known secret that a lot of NFT flippers tend to sell their less rare items when the reveal happens. So if the current price of 2 ETH is too high for you, maybe you can try to snipe someone who's selling during the reveal. Oftentimes, the floor price can come down a little bit during the reveal, as people tend to try to sell some of the more common NFTs. But the thing that makes Impostors completely different than most NFT drops is the utility. And that's when we talk about blood staking. So let's dive into it, because there is so much to explain about blood staking. And I want to be clear, regardless of the rarity of the Impostors NFT that you have, they all have the same utility. So even if someone might be looking for more of a rare item for their collection, for someone who just wants to participate in the Impostors metaverse, all aliens have the exact same utility, whether they are super rare gold skin ones or whether they're more common ones. One alien equals one alien when it comes to the metaverse utility. So keep that in mind, as tonight might be an amazing opportunity for those who are interested in the utility of the Impostors. Okay, listen up. This is one of the most important parts of this episode. Blood staking is not just so simple as you stake and you get blood, but it's of course gamified. And the game is designed to reward those who have a longer commitment and higher conviction for the project. That is what the entire Genesis season and all of the mechanics in this entire ecosystem are designed to do. It's designed to identify who's here to help build a long-term project and who's here as just a short-term opportunist. Spoiler, Those who have the longer conviction will be rewarded with more utility, pure and simple. Now, for more information on each one of these pieces of the Genesis season, please go watch that prior video or check out the metaverse documentation. Once you stake to start earning blood, you'll be able to use that blood for a series of on-chain events. Now, those events include week 4, the UFO mint. Now, this will cost 1,800 blood. Week 6 will be the Pets Mint. This will cost another 1,800 blood. Week 8 will be the Materials Chest. That will be 1,500 blood. Then we'll have Week 10 will be the Cosmetics Chest. That'll be 1,500 blood. And then the season culmination, which is the Land Mint, where you need to bundle all your items, and that will cost 4,000 blood. Now, all of this might not make any sense to you because it's not clear how much blood each alien will be earning. And to figure out how many blood each alien will be earning, you need to look at the different pools. That's right, there's not just one pool, there's actually 4 pools that you can stake your Impostors Genesis character into. I also need to explain here, this is not a custodial staking option where the Impostors NFT actually leaves your wallet and goes into a staking contract. No, this is something that we're calling lock-based staking. So your NFT will always stay and will be displayed in your wallet even when staked. This is what we believe should be the gold standard for NFTs. So you have the ability to have it in your wallet and to do things like verify with Collabland or of course use them in game within your wallet. The beauty of this is that there's actually no fees to stake with a lock-based staking as opposed to actually moving the NFT to a different wallet. Some have called this soft staking. Regardless of whatever you call it, this is what we consider the gold standard. Now, I want to point out that there are several pools here. There's the flex, which means there's no time lock. You can stake and unstake at any time, and that equates to 100 blood per day. There's the 30-day lock, which means you cannot unstake or transfer or sell your NFT for 30 days. However, it still remains in your wallet, as we discussed, and that'll give you a 15% boost, making your daily blood intake 115 blood. Now, for the 60-day lock, you'll get a 30% boost and you'll get 130 blood a day. And for the 90-day boost, this is the Genesis season lock. This gives you a whopping 50% boost and 150 blood a day. This is for those who want the most advantages as we make our way not just through the Genesis season, but into the long run of the blood-based economy that is the Impostors metaverse. Those who stake for 90 days in the season lock will have a huge advantage. However, you only get a chance to stake for the entire season during the first week. So once staking goes live, there will only be 7 days until the ability to stake into this 90-day pool goes away. That means that if you want to participate in the season lock, you need to jump in at the beginning of the season. If you snooze, you lose. Again, this is an opportunity that won't be recreated, and those who stake and lock early will have a huge advantage coming into the next seasons. Also, you might notice that over the course of 2 weeks after staking begins, those who stake in the flex and the 30-day pools won't actually have enough blood to mint their UFOs and pets right away. They'll have to wait for subsequent days and they'll be playing catch up throughout the entire season. However, if you're staking into the season lock pool, you'll be ahead of schedule and have even more blood than you need. Again, the gamification is set up to reward those who have high conviction in the ecosystem. Now let's take a look at the actual staking interface that you'll be able to use to lock your imposters into these staking pools. This is still in the prototyping phase. The website will go live with the full functionality next week. So check it out. Here, once we're on the staking page here on the impostors.gg website, you'll be able to stake into one of the pools. Here you can choose the imposters you want to stake. In this case, there's 2 here in this account that I can choose to stake. And as you can see, there are 4 options here that you can stake into. The flexible pool, the 30-day with a 15% bonus, 60-day with 30% bonus, or the 90-day with 50% bonus. Now, of course, this 90-day pool, you will only have 1 week. So if you want to get in and get the max advantage for the entire ecosystem, then you'll want to get into the 90-day pool. Again, that's a 1-week window that you'll have to get in. So then I hit stake here. You can see it's pending, and there it's complete. But as you can see, once they're staked, they'll still remain in my wallet. However, they'll be non-transferable for that 90 days, and I'll start accumulating 150 blood per day per Genesis alien. You can have multiple in one wallet. It's easy. As you can see, the account viewer will display whatever NFTs you hold. That said, I hope you all enjoyed this video going through the whirlwind drop that was March 29th, the insane appetite on primary and secondary sales, the incredibly smooth and gas-efficient contract that the Web3 team prepared for this drop, the insane gamification around blood staking that we've prepared to elevate Impostors again to that next level of quality. And of course, the big art reveal that we are beyond thrilled that people will finally be able to see the incredible attention to detail and endless amounts of blood, sweat, and tears that we've put in to bringing Impostors to that elite level for the art itself. I hope you all have been enjoying the journey. If you enjoyed this video, of course, make sure you comment below, as you could win $1,000 in ETH for telling us your favorite part of this video. If you like this video, smash that like button. My whole life is wrapped up in making Impostors as successful as it possibly can be, as it begins to crystallize and fulfill the mission of Super Farm DAO itself. And again, it's been years and years of my life preparing for this moment. Again, this is just the beginning. There is so much more excitement to share and a lot more going on behind the scenes of the Impostors project that I can't wait to share with you all. I hope all of you who are thinking about joining Impostors do it, because this is my core focus going forward, and having this YouTube community with me along the journey would make it even more special. Again, a huge thank you. You can find me on Twitter at EllioTrades or follow Impostors at playImpostors. With that said, I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon on the next episode.